Hello guys, Kopaski and welcome back to our tutorials. So in our previous tutorials we tried to install the WordPress that we downloaded. So after extracting the full content, the next thing you need to do is to locate your root directory. So let's get started. So here I am with the browser in front of me. So I'm going to locate my root directory by typing localhost/jaguda.com, then enter. Once it loads for the first time, it's going to ask you for setup configuration, which says welcome to WordPress. Before you get started, we need some information on the database. So one important thing we need to do here is to create our database. So I'm going to take you guys through on how to create your database and how to communicate it with your WordPress. So anyways, enough of me talking, let's just get into it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to open a new tab and then locate my PHP my admin. I'm going to say localhost PHP my admin, and then I'm going to press enter. So once that loads, it's going to take me to my PHP my admin control panel. So this is where I create a database, and this is where I set it up. So one good thing about WordPress is that it only needs the database, not the tables in it. So what you need to do is just create the database, and then WordPress is going to automatically create the tables that he needs and every other thing. So that is a nice thing. That is a nice feature of WordPress. I really enjoyed. Alright, so the next thing is to create a new database. So I'm going to click on database, and then I'm going to type the name of my database is going to be Jaguda. You just keep it simple here, jaguda.com db. Alright, so I'm going to click on create, and that's all you need. So this place is where you're supposed to include all the tables you'll be working with, but since we have WordPress, we don't need to include them all, or we don't even need to include anyone. So the next thing is, since you've successfully created the database, and let's move back to our WordPress setup here. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to click on go, because we have all these informations provided. We have the database name, we have the database username and password, and the host, which simply depicts this place here. We have the database name, which is jaguda.com here, and then the username and password are those credentials you need to log into this PHP my admin. You'll see in a little bit how we'll do that. So the next thing is to click on let's go, and the database name was jaguda.com without the dot, jaguda.com db, and the username here is root, and then the password is empty, and then the host is localhost, and then the table prefix is this. Alright, so since we are happy with this information, we're going to click on submit. Okay, so it seems we are successful here. That's why we are having alright Sparky, you've made it through this part of installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database. So if you look back to this database that is empty, and then let's click on the structure again, nothing happens, no tables has been created, and everything still looks the same. But fortunately, we are able to communicate with our database. So the next thing we need to do is to run the install now. What we just did is to configure the database with our WordPress. So now is the installation. Okay, so we have these informations here to fill, and I think these ones are easy. So the site title, like if you are creating a website, you need to give it a title. So the site title is probably, let me see, okay, Jaguda right here, and then the username you use to log into your WordPress or to your admin section. I'm going to call it Kapaski, because that is my name, and it's a very nice one. So the password here, for the sake of these tutorials, I'm going to make it visible. So I'm going to say Kapaski 2. But when you're creating a real project, I think you should make it hidden. So I'm going to add 1 still not very strong. 1 again, still not. Okay, I'm going to hide it and then type my real password. I think that one has a medium there. It doesn't really matter, I just choose a password that is strong and secure. Okay, so the next thing is email. I'm going to type my email here, this is my real email. You can send emails there. And this one said search engine visibility. You don't want to discourage Google from ranking your website. There's no point checking in this one. So the next thing we are going to do is to click on install WordPress. So while it's loading, it's creating the tables that it will need. Alright, so we have it successful. Alright, let's refresh the WordPress database again and see what we got here. As you can see, WordPress has automatically created each tables that will be used for this website. Okay, so I'm going to click on the login button here and then provide the credentials to log in, which is passkey, and the next thing is password. Login. Okay, so here we are on the dashboard of this website. Let me try to visit the website and see how it looks. It's not going to be nice, but let's just check it out. Okay, so we've successfully created this this wonderful website. In our next tutorials, I'm going to show you guys how to change this theme and how to customize it. So for now, this is it. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video, don't forget to like, and I'll see you next time.